Canada has what the world wants: critical minerals, valuable resources.
The natural resource potential that we have in this province, and it is very, very significant.
And now in Nova Scotia, some say the faster we get at it, the better.
When can you start drilling? I said, how does next week sound to you?
Drill, baby, drill.
With sour trade relations south of the border, some see it as our drill, baby, drill moment, much to the chagrin of others.
It's heavy-handed.
And in a rare move, the Nova Scotia government has already forced mineral exploration on one owner's land.
I would be one of those people that would stand up and say, over my dead body.
Just how far is this province prepared to push things?
Oh, about 30 years now.
You've been coming here for 30 years.
Yes.
To the untrained eye, this is just a rock wall.
It's that white streak coming diagonally down.
But John Whiteman knows there's lithium in there. He staked his claim amid the telltale rocks of Brazil Lake, Nova Scotia, decades ago.
Just over 10 million tons of lithium ore, or pegmatite.
But since then, he says it's been a hard slog developing a mine here. Now, in his mid-80s, this veteran prospector says the province's recent pledge to expedite resource development will attract more investors, promising them faster returns.
People that are initially interested in investing in the future of an operation are not going to get tired and walk away.
It's time that we realize on those opportunities so quickly.
The Houston government is definitely pushing the envelope. When another prospector wanted to drill for lithium nearby, the government invoked rarely used legislation to force the landowner to comply after years of failed negotiations between them and the prospector.
We can't expect Nova Scotia to prosper when we ban industry after industry after industry.
It's all part of a wider and sudden policy shift by the government to extract more Nova Scotia resources to make the province more self-reliant. The government also lifted long-time bans on uranium exploration and mining, removed a moratorium on fracking for natural gas, all of it signaling to the world the province is now open for business. There's urgency in the air.
It was a welcome breath of fresh air.
How far do you think the Premier or the province will push things?
That's unknown at the time.
What might lie ahead is what makes people like David Solos nervous. He's an 8th-generation landowner in the lithium-rich Brazil Lake area.
They have that authority. If they took this place, I'd be heartbroken. I would be one of those people that would stand up and say, over my dead body kind of thing. That will happen across the province. There'll be pushback for sure.
The push is on because the International Energy Agency says by 2040, the world will need 40 times more lithium, which explains the lithium rush in this province. In 2022 alone, mineral claims tripled to 27,000. Half of those are prospectors looking for lithium.
$100,000 a year jobs.
But in the rush to mine more of the province's resources, Indigenous people in Nova Scotia warn they have not been consulted.
We have serious concerns about how provincial decisions are being made without advance notice to and transparent conversations with the Mi'kmaq. Too often, we are informed only after decisions are made.
The government promises to consult with the Mi'kmaq and with nervous private landowners.
We would encourage the conversations to take place, but at the end of the day, the private landowner does have the rights of their private land.
And for those worried about Nova Scotia becoming a pincushion for prospectors, John Whiteman offers some perspective.
Quarrying projects, similar type operations, are less than 0.5% of the land area of Nova Scotia. This is a very small thing. There's more malls that take up more space than all the mining projects.
As for forcing property owners to allow exploration, John Whiteman's project doesn't require that. But he says experience has taught him sometimes the government has to be forceful.
I don't want to trample on anybody's rights, but if we have a chance to make a mine that will employ, we'll say 200 people, then if somebody just wants to say, oh, I'm going to stick them, I'm not going to allow them to go on there and do that. What is the best use for society?
If you discovered lithium right here, I'd say you're going to take my blueberries. I don't think so.